welcome back, guys. So this is going to be primarily on the hard body today. We're going to get that side cut out. Hopefully we can get everything up moving how it's supposed to and get the upper bag bracket tacked in. Just a few things. Maverick's got new shoes. 20 inch Volvo XC wheels. 245 45/20s. Offset, I believe, is a plus 50.5. Barely, I say barely. It's got plenty of room. It's got about that much room in there on front and rear from hitting any suspension, any issues. She took it for a drive yesterday. Once I got them on, loves it. Can't even tell that she's got 20s on it. Something I haven't posted up about my Durango. I don't think you guys have ever seen it on the channel. It might have been in some background shots, I don't know. 2013, last time I had anything of mine other than the hard body that I showed was that Camry or Corolla, whatever it was. I was driving it from work because this thing, the Hemi tick got it. 5.7. Anyways, got a new heart, running great. It's been in there about a month. I didn't want to say anything about it until I got it done. It's dirty, but there's 20-inch KMC slides. You got a Mopar intake, blast and bob, resonator delete. Blazer is gonna get a facelift at some point. Braxton decided to start doing he wanted the Jimmy swap done. I've got the reinforcement just over here to my right. I got the bumper over on my left next to my toolbox. The headlights and the grill are in the front, or in my bedroom. I got so much crap in the garage right now, including the truck and another set of wheels. I think I've got 3 set of wheels now for the Maverick. I've got the 5-lug hard body wheels now. I've got the Escalade wheels. I've got the Blazer wheels. I got more wheels than I need. I need to get rid of them. But yeah, so what we're gonna focus on today, like I showed you last time, we got the gas tank down, we got the lines down so that we could get up in here, make some more room so that Eddie could get that top plate right there welded in, which we did get. Now comes all the fun stuff. I gotta figure out how I'm gonna get that out of the way while I cut, or where I'm gonna redirect that to. I may bust it loose since there's nothing in these brake lines right now, and kind of see if I can gently move it over out of the way. Yeah, let's get this going. Okay, update. Got a hole now. Pretty decent sized one. You never realize how much rust you have or where it could be. Like, it's hard to see that little area right there until you go to cut it out, and then it shakes all over the floor. What I found when I was looking at, because I put the wheel back on and we got it to the point where I need to start cutting into the firewall to get in here, and I was looking, I'm probably going to be like up against this, and these are mounts here for the dash and the blower box and everything once everything's back in here. So I'm going to take this little handy sander thing I got from Home Depot yesterday, and I'm going to come in here. I'm going to clean this up, clean this back one up, see if I can pop those off enough to pull that off without having to cut through it, because once I tub the firewall, I can use that again, figure out where it needs to go. So let me get on this and I'll show you what I get when I get there. What I get, yeah, you get what I mean. All right, so I got the spot welds out. That thing right there, definitely worth the money. So we got that out of the way. Also, Eddie, who is hiding somewhere, I don't know, he's over here. He doesn't want to be on camera all of a sudden. I don't know, whatever, his choice. Went ahead, we cut this out, That's where the harness goes through the firewall, right there. Inevitably, what's gonna happen, I wanted that out. We're gonna probably move it right there, because when the tub comes in, or up, or over, or we'll figure all that out once we get there. I wanted to be able to use that. That way we got the lip on there so that we can use the factory cover for the harness, and it doesn't look as bad as it's probably going to. Sheet metal is irritating sometimes, especially when you got to take a 20 on and off, back and forth. But either way, it's up in there. Do have a little spot right there I need to trim up, and I think I got a couple of spots inside here I need to probably, I know I'm gonna have to take more, but for what I'm trying to do right now, it's good. Let me get my light. Sorry, I didn't mean to get you guys that close. You can see in there, I don't know if you can or not. Looks like I am all the way up, arm up against as far as it can go. Yeah, it is, because I'm looking at the upper arm. It's hitting the side of this apron right here. So that being said, next thing up, we are going to get the upper bag bracket ready to go. We'll get it kind of mocked up where it needs to be. I've got that mock-up bag and the actual mock-up thing that Eddie made. We'll put it in there. We'll figure out where we need to be at. We'll tack the top plate in. We'll get those gussets figured out. We'll get them in there cut, tack them in. Once we get it all tacked in, I think the next thing what we're gonna do is lay this thing on the ground and make sure it can pick itself up before I burn everything in. I wanna make sure that it lays itself all the way out on the ground. So, yeah. Next thing we see, I'll show you some of the process of the upper mount on this side. So it's been a little bit, I think it's been a couple of weeks since I recorded. I've had, I don't know, bronchitis, whatever, doesn't matter. Got out here tonight after work and got to working on going with it. Last thing we did was, you guys saw that the wheel well was getting cut out. So I cut more of it out. I think I cut another 1/8 inch out, because with the wheel on I was still bumping up against this and I wasn't liking it. I started hitting the battery tray, so I went ahead and cut it out. Still got to go in and cut the rest of this out, but I'm not worried about it right at this moment. But while I was out here, I went ahead and got that upper bag mount placed. Bag's got air in it, it's holding air. It's on the jack, but as you can see, the jack stand is underneath it. Or no, it's not under it. It's there, but it's not holding anything. So yeah, that's a plus, because it's telling me those tacks are holding the way they should be, or better than they should be. Either way, next thing up, we're gonna throw wheels on. Get a couple of Escalade wheels, put them on the back, because I haven't got the other axle from Eddie yet. We'll get that hopefully in the next week or so. But we're gonna push this thing out. I'm gonna pressure wash the back, clean up the back of the frame. I'm gonna clean up the air pressure wash the front of the frame to get all some of this grease and grime and stuff from this power steering leak and whatever else is leaking in this thing out of there. I also got to get this thing out because Jennifer wants to get the Halloween stuff out of the attic, and yeah, I'm blocking it. So that's been kind of the other motivation to get the stuff done, so that she can have her Halloween stuff and getting ready for Christmas and all that other stuff, which either way, it doesn't matter. Yeah, that being said, guys, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.